me and Joe are going to be taking a look at here is TWOH. This one I've seen it mentioned quite a bit over here on Investors Hangout. So we are going to be taking a look at this one right off the bat. Joe, I could have sworn that we went through this one before.
Yeah, I've definitely seen it before.
W. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look into the basics here with TWOH, and maybe Joe can pick up a little bit on what they do. It's currently trading at 41 cents, 41 and a half cents to be exact. The first thing that I've noticed right here, just briefly taking a look at it, a big bull rally. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 red days out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 days. All right. And 4 of those days. So 20 out of the 24 were green days. I mean, definitely a huge rally up. So the basics, like I said, we look at here. You get outside the Bollinger Band. We pay attention to these Bollinger Bands. We pay attention to simple day moving averages. That's something that for everybody that's just joining into us, that's what I look at for technicals. Joe usually pulls up a description, basically what the company does and stuff like that, and yeah, kind of voice our opinion on it. We're not teachers or anything like that, or stock gurus. We just like to have fun. So yeah, you got outside that upper Bollinger Band. You come back in, you come down and touch that 10-day simple moving average right here. Bounced off of that, got back up to that upper Bollinger Band. Kind of like, I wouldn't say necessarily rejected, but it couldn't make it through it again and just basically went sideways. Down, tested that 10-day simple moving average, and bounced. So one thing you can definitely notice is that 10-day simple moving average, if I remove those marks here, has played a big key role right here. Once it got through it, it started going. It bounced off of it. Got through it a little bit, rejected it. I mean, right here at this point, I would have said, it would have been anybody's game right here if we were looking at this day, because it could have went up or down depending on that 10-day simple moving average. But after that, you bounce up, go sideways. You tested it, but right here on the 12th of December, you literally tested. You hit a low of 0.25. So you went down. You tested that 30-day simple moving average briefly, and bounced right off of that. But again, it sat on that 10-day, couldn't hold it, went through, definitely rejected that 20-day again, came back up and bounced off that 10-day. I wouldn't say that the volume's dropping off. The volume definitely could be better in my opinion. And I mean, it really, that's not even that big of a deal. But what I'm going to be paying attention to right now is, I personally think in the short term, if this volume doesn't start picking up, you're going to come back down to this 20-day. If that doesn't hold, you could come down to the 30-day simple moving average. Just my opinion. The reason why I'm saying that is that you can see right here, yesterday was an awesome day for volume. Okay, awesome day for volume, but look at where you're at here. I mean, we're right now at 1 p.m. Eastern, and you're way down here. This volume's not even picking up. So if that volume doesn't pick up, you might go down to that 20-day simple moving average, currently trading at 38. So 38, come down and bounce off of that. If it doesn't hold, like I said, you can go down to the 30-day simple moving average, which is at 30 cents. And hey, like I said, I mean, that volume comes back. It's anybody's game. It can bounce right off of here and take off. So that is all I have to add for the technical analysis part of TWOH. Joe, if you got anything to add for this.
Well, they've had some news. And
Okay.
let's see, on December 15th. So yesterday they had news. But I'm going to go back to the first one first on December 8th.
Okay.
And basically just describe what they do. So Two Hands Corporation is a custom application development company that strives to create a complete co-parenting solution. Our ultimate goal is to improve the lives of families affected by divorce. Two Hands is the ideal solution that will reduce the stress and worries of parenting. Two Hands is under development and expected to launch in the first quarter of 2017. For more information, they give you the website is twohandsapp.com. So right here, basically that's what they do. That's the general description they gave us. I'm guessing this app or this site that they're creating right now It basically states our team continues to finalize the user experience through the interactive process of our alpha users' feedback. Parents will have the ability to save, share, and schedule events, upload photos, important documents, passwords, banking, and medical information, all in a safe place, reducing unproductive interactions. So I guess it's kind of an app or whatever it's going to be to be some sort of like a mediator between parents, that are divorced. So I mean, I can understand that. I mean, I've come from a broken home,
Right.
so I know when my parents divorced, they weren't necessarily talking for a little while. So at least they can go on the app and limit the text. Well, there wasn't text back then either. All right, so that was that. So
Man,
then,
Jesus, you dinosaur.
yeah. Well, you figure, you know what I mean? I was a kid. All right, so right here on then their news from December 15th was basically just saying that the two parents cooperation co-parent application buzzing. So a custom application development company is excited about the social media buzz surrounding the upcoming release of its co-parent application in the first quarter of 2017. So then it went on to say that we are extremely pleased with the response we are receiving on Twitter and YouTube. In the past 2 weeks, we've gained over 1,500 Twitter followers, and our introduction video has more than 50,000 views. And then it basically just goes on to explain what the company does or what they're creating. So that's all I have really right now. And then it's basically you have to see what happens when the website comes out, because I mean, could be a good website. It really depends on who's creating it, if they know what they're doing.
Right.
But until we see it next month or whenever they said what in the first quarter of 2017.
Right.
So that's all I have. I didn't go into the filings either.
All right, no. TWOH, like I said, hey, if you guys know anything about this, if you got anything else to add, head over to investorshangout.com /live to check out our live stream. We do them daily, Monday, Wednesday, Friday for now at 10 a.m. Eastern. But like I said, if you head over to that link, hey, we usually put, what I've been doing now is putting the next show time, date and time on there, and then under there, the previous shows. So if later on you miss this one, once we get it uploaded to the systems and everything, uploaded to YouTube throughout the site, you could just come back here and check it out. So it's usually a few hours after the show before. So that is going to be, like I said, stock ticker symbol TWOH.